What's up YouTube, it's your boy Tits here, and today we're going to look at my preferred build for the Ogris. I'm going to give you variations for all factions, then give you some tips for using the weapon, and finally show you some gameplay. So let's start off with, some really quick tips. This gun, or this rocket launcher, has two stages of weapon damage, it does, basically. It's got impact and explosion damage. If you shoot them, you do impact damage, which is usually, it's very small, and then you do explosion damage. The explosion damage is the big damage. Now, from where the explosion starts to 6 meters out, the closer they are to the closer the enemy is to where the explosion first starts, is the more damage that'll be done, up to 6 meters. And if you want, you can put a waypoint on like an energy orb or something on the ground, and you can back up, see how big 6 meters is to get a gist of it. Now, with this weapon, I think Wiki says 500 or something AOE. I don't really think that's all that correct. And charge is like 150. That's not really all that correct either, I think. I'm not positive. I'll have to data mine it and check it out myself to get 100% accurate stats. You don't really want to trust Wiki for everything. But one tip with this gun is when you shoot an enemy and you get your direct impact, a lot of times you only get that small, like 200 and some damage or 100 and some damage direct impact, and then no explosion damage. Because it works in the way that enemies have a certain amount of body types, or body parts, and then depending on where the rocket hits, the explosion will only touch certain body parts, sometimes none, because the calculation that they use for this formula does not work well, and you will get multiple single like 200s from body shots with no extra damage, and then you'll do body shots and get your impact damage and like 5 other damage counters and do like 2000 damage. So it's very up and down. It's not, stable. It's all over the place. So the best way to use this weapon is just to shoot at the ground and always get a guaranteed nice amount of damage counters for the explosion AoE. That's what you want to do on single target or multiple targets, obviously. It works with Banshee sonar. It doesn't work with Volt's shield. All the elemental mods work on this weapon, and that's enough, probably enough useful information for you for now. I just got it not too long ago. That's all the important stuff I've figured out, at least. So this build here, let's see, this is for Grineer. So split chamber all the way up. Serration, go all the way up for the most damage, but I just haven't done it yet. So it's 2 from the top here, but go all the way up with Serration. Speed trigger all the way up. That'll cut your 2 seconds down to about 1 second your charge time. You have to charge this weapon and use it. You can't just click. And then piercing hit all the way up. That's your biggest damage increase that you'll do in impact and AoE. And then cryo rounds all the way up, because fire, ice, electric all do the same damage, but ice also slows down enemies, so that's why I'm using this. And you'll have 4 points left over, not 6, because my Serration's not all the way up here. And with that 4 points, you could put on a fast hands ranked up twice if you want to. So you could do that, and that'll be all your points. Now let's do Corpus next. Let me pause it and switch it up here. Alright, for Corpus, you're going to want to put on Stormbringer instead of the ice. And you'll have 2 points left over. You don't really need to do anything with them 2 points. You could put on an ammo mod, but you'll have plenty of ammo as it is. So that is the Corpus build. For Infested, just switch the electric to Hellfire. Where is my Hellfire? I hate having so many mods. Let me grab that real quick. There it is. So there's your Infested right there. AP and fire. You'll have 2 points left over once again. And it's got a really nice reload time. Fast hands really isn't even that needed. It's just you got the 4 points, so you might as well use it on the Grenier build. Now, what's it called? Magazine warp does work on this weapon, but since explosion weapon types don't work on puncture mods, what happens is the rockets go through the enemies, and then you hit another enemy, and you get the impact damage, which is crappy and small anyways, but not the explosion damage. So no reason to use that. Or did I say magazine warp? I mean metal auger. You can't. Also, magazine warp works, but why put that on and lose damage just to get the 2 extra rockets? You don't need it. 5 is plenty of enough. If you got the build right, you do massive damage, and you can get everybody killed that you need to, and the reload's plenty fast enough. I don't really recommend it, but you know, that's just you know, my opinion. So if you want to put on magazine warp and get a couple extra rockets, that's up to you. So that's the build for all factions. This gun is super fun to use. It's not hard to get at all. The lab only has 2 weapons, so it's easy to get to and get really quick. You guys should definitely try it out. And just be careful. You will blow yourself up if someone walks in front of you, or you know, if a leaper leaps at you. So go somewhere by yourself, somewhere up high maybe, and just tear up with the Ogris all by yourself. You're kind of like a god on a mountaintop. It's pretty sweet. Let's jump into some gameplay here, and I will be having the format build out very, very soon because this weapon levels so fast, and you need to format to get all your elemental damage mods on, which I am doing. And I will also have the Snipetron, Ember, and you know, the other videos in queue that you guys are waiting for, since I got 2 days coming up here that I'm off work. So jump into some gameplay. Raping with the Ogris. Show some Vortex gameplay too. It's so sick with the Vortex. That's what's up. Damn. Look at that damage. Ah! Ooh. I was too close to him. Too much damage. He was pretty far away. Didn't seem like I was too close. So we got some tower. Got some tower 3 here. Got a little mix of factions. Tearing it up with the Ogris. I think I got a full electric and AP on right now. God, I got so many void keys sitting around. I got like 50 tower 2s and 10 tower 3s. They just sit. I should do a video soon where I just... way, Saren. Let's do a video soon. Oh, where I just play with everybody. Big old fluffed up butt was in my way for the voids and whatnot. Shaking around right in my line of sight. I'm sure a lot of people would like that.
You all hot and bothered until you saw some chicken.
Yep. 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 Yeah. He's making that. You seen that new vlog on YouTube? The girl's shaking her ass. Check this out. Oh damn! Oh ho ho! One shot. All the Moas and all the big steel guys. Jesus, that's crazy. Yeah, there's that YouTube video. The girl shaking her ass. He's like, "Damn, look at that!" And then the black guy jumps on the ground and picks up and starts eating KFC off the ground. Everybody's putting that vlog up. It's ridiculous. So I'm gonna head out of here. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay here. Hope you guys have fun with this weapon. It's just a lot of fun. I'm gonna be going for wave 100. Doing a Vortex strategy here soon. I think I'm gonna try for it probably tomorrow. Cause a couple of my buddies won't be able to play tonight, but Hope the builds, the different builds helped you guys out. And yeah, please comment, like, subscribe. Catch you guys later. Thanks for the support.